Gemini, Divine Soul, how are you? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7D Tarot. If this message resonates, like, subscribe, and comment. And for more clarity on your situation, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you would like to schedule your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. And for a totally fresh perspective, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. You can find her info in the description box as well. And Gemini, make sure you stay tuned until the end of your reading where I will pull a message from your ancestors tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. Wow, your angels are definitely telling you that this is the time to exercise a will greater than the programming. The fact they got the devil and the 5 of swords here, this is a time to know that like your personality will create your personal reality. So if there's something going on in your life right now, I can see that there's some sort of waiting, some sort of hesitation, procrastination. We've been waiting for a change to happen. Maybe someone made a promise to you, right? They said they were going to deliver and it hasn't happened yet. But that waiting is causing resistance, lack, and lack does not carry the thought of abundance. And right now, Spirit is telling you to change your energy and then you can change your life. And what that really means is instill a will greater than the programming, become the cause and effect, don't wait for the cause and effect. So right now, waiting is an energy of time, right? And time only takes place in the 3rd dimension. What does that mean? For example, when you're in a state of particle or matter, when you don't believe in the mystical, spiritual, or quantum, and you only believe in like, oh, no, only stuff I can see, smell, touch, or taste, my senses, if I can actually hold it in my hand, it's real, or else the rest is fake. When you have that energy, you're stuck, right? And then you're waiting for stuff to happen. So I'll give you an example. You go apply for a job, hand in your resume, and then you come home and you wait. You wish, you want, you hope, you need, you pray, right? But then you cause resistance. But when you understand that the mystical, spiritual, and quantum is really where it's at, like attracts like law of attraction. And instead of waiting, you come home and then you visualize a call back from the person that you got the interview from. You handed in the resume. You visualize them thrilled, excited, just so thankful to have you join the team. Now you're tapping into the infinite number of realities, you're quantum entangling with that, and now you're going to be gifted your desires. Now, everything I just mentioned, is this real? Yes, it's 100% real. Like attracts like law of attraction. Magnetic energy is measurable. The days of like, is law of attraction real or not? Those days are long gone, but this is a choice, right? We've been brainwashed and conditioned our entire life to want, hope, need, wish, pray, beg, wait, right? Really scarcity. And right now, this energy right here, you have to instill a will greater than programming and create change. And right now, Spirit is telling you that you have this beautiful energy about you. You have this extraordinary, unconditional love within your heart that when you start tapping into that power, understanding that you're a spiritual being, not a spiritual doing, which really means that you don't have to wait for anything. All this waiting game stuff, this is stuff that, the only reason we do this is because of programming. And understand that right now, by quantum entangling with what you want, by having a clear and concise image, like knowing what you want, like for example, getting that call back, yes. And then having an elevated emotion. It feels so good to get that call back. Now, brain and heart coherence, everything comes to you. This trick works for anything. So for example, imagine if you wanted to date someone. Imagine you had a crush on someone at work. Imagine every day you go to work, you're waiting for them to ask you out, right? That waiting is causing resistance. But when you're at work, you can look at them in the eye and as they're talking, say in your mind, I know you love me. I know you love me. I know you love me. You're going to emit that energy to them. So you're not waiting for anything. You're taking action. You're becoming the cause and effect. And right now, the only reason I sound like I know what I'm talking about is because I wake up and I get myself grounded. First thing in the morning, I have heart coherence. I feel good, right? I feel good. Therefore, I'm getting downloads from my angels and guides. I'm able to give you the knowledge that you need, the wisdom, and really share their message with you. But unless I'm feeling grounded, unless I'm really taking some time for myself, like if I just wake up and rush into stuff, then I'm just going to cause resistance. Right now, your angels are telling you to get yourself grounded, however that is for you. Like for me, I like to exercise. I like to make sure I like to read, listen to podcasts. I like to make sure I close my eyes and meditate. I journal, anything. I don't do all that stuff in one day. Some days I do, some days I don't, but I do something. And right now, when you look at it from that perspective, understand that Spirit has your back. Spirit will reward you. Good things will come, but you have to take initiative. And Spirit only rewards those who reward themselves because you're letting Spirit know, I am ready for more. And there's so much abundance here for you. And I do see here that there's some sort of inspired action coming from your angels and guides, something that's going to help change your life and the life of your friends and family as well. So this is beautiful energy. And right now, by looking at it from the perspective of we live in an ocean of motion, right? You fully accept that, like, the mystical, spiritual, and quantum is where it's at. Remember, the waiting game of the third dimension is boring snooze fest. And the reason that a lot of people may say, like, I tried visualizing, I tried journaling, I wasn't able to get my manifestation, is because they're waiting. Like, they'll have a clear and concise image, they'll have a visualization of getting rich or meeting their soulmate, but they won't feel it. They won't feel that elevated emotion, which has the frequency of information. So you got to match that energy, brain and heart coherence. You got to be like, I can do it. And then your heart says, yes, I can. Not like, I can do it. And then the heart's like, nah, this isn't realistic. This isn't practical. Don't worry about that stuff. That is why everyone's doing the same thing, getting the same results. Be different. Take that leap of faith. Trust yourself. Now look at this. The fact that you got the Lover's card there next to the King of Pentacles really lets me know there's new energy of love about to manifest for you. I see you getting connected with someone who is very grounded themselves, very intuitive, and someone who's mastered their finances. I see that their focus and awareness right now is really inner peace and happiness. Because when you don't got to worry about your bills, you really can think about some other stuff. And right now I do see here that when you guys quantum entangle, meet up, and be in each other's energy, that they're going to teach you a lot of stuff, such as mentoring, guiding you, investing, help you with your finances. But I do see here that you're going to be teaching them a lot of stuff back. And I do see here that you have this energy that they find very attractive, which is your spirituality. Your spirituality is telling them what the law of attraction is, slowing it down, smelling the roses, celebrating the small victories, all that beautiful good karma that you have pent up. Well, the fact that you're watching this reading right now lets me know that you know what source energy is, you know what spirit is. This energy is something that may seem natural and organic to you, but this is something that is very difficult for others. Like when I met my wife, Alicia, I had no idea what law of attraction was. I thought it was a Disney movie. It is like 14 years ago, and she explained it to me. And then once I looked into it, I'm like, oh my goodness, vibration, frequency, source, this is all real. Now I looked at her in awe. Till this day, I respect her highly and I'm very grateful. And that's the energy that I pick up from you. And I do see here that when you understand your worth and know what you bring to the table, Gemini, when you really focus on what's going right and not what's going wrong, and really focus on the beautiful skills and excellent habits that you possess, by planting those seeds right now, you are definitely going to speed things up, and you're no longer waiting for stuff. You're letting the universe know, I am ready. Good things will come. And during this transitional period, if you've been waiting, understand you got to embrace the in-between. So take your awareness off waiting, put it towards something positive. Remember, the visualizations, the journaling, or just even like going for a walk, exercising, reading a book, podcast, anything rather than not be waiting. Then all this wishing, wanting, hoping, needing, lack, which is not created thought abundance, you'll start closing the chapter on this, right? All this energy you're doing is same old, expecting a different result, it'll end. And then this beautiful metamorphosis, this beautiful transformation, which really awaits you, will happen, and good things will come. But remember who you are. Your angels are telling you right now, remember, you are powerful, you are strong when you are in alignment, right? Like, for example, like, imagine like, being a bird and having wings but not flying. You are meant to fly. You are meant to have your heart filled with unconditional love. But that only happens when your energy is in the present moment, when you know your worth and you're focusing on the things that are going right. So it's like, if I was you, remember, the more spiritual you are, the more sexy, the more attractive, the more confident, the more charming you are. Like, what's the most attractive thing when you date someone? Confidence. Even when you do business with someone, what's the most attractive thing? When someone is confident, right? That's what we're looking for. And that's what happens. Confidence is nothing more than knowledge. So feed your soul knowledge, experience, and wisdom, and regain your power. All right, so I pulled a message from the universe, and right now the universe says, clear out the old. Clear out the old. What a beautiful card. And I will read from the book for you. So this is number 5. Right now the universe says, wherever you are experiencing now is a creation that you have brought into existence from past thoughts and feelings. While in this moment it may have caught up with you, you can let go and begin to dream of a new reality. Let go of the aspects of this creation that no longer serve you or have a purpose. Release what has gone wrong in the past. Release also any material possessions that do not serve you in the new dream you now want to create. Know that where you are now, you can create anew and begin again. So right now, if you're holding on to something in the familiar past, let go. Ask yourself, what was the lesson in that? Or if you have a closet full of clothes that you don't wear, donate them to charity, right? Everything has energy. So ask yourself right now, what is working, what is not working? If it's working, if it's paying dividends, double down, triple down. But if you're holding on to things, material, emotional, spiritual, anything, physical, right? Now is the time to let go of that, because when you give something up, when you close a chapter, a new chapter begins. But remember, energy is never created, it's never destroyed, it has to get moved. Laws of thermodynamics prove that. So now is the time to move the energy from the past, or things that aren't working, towards things that are. All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Till next time, ciao.